Hi, my name is Andrew Bonsell. I'm still trying to learn how to use my wife's camera, so bear with me. Right now I serve as a children's director at a church in Forest Lake, Minnesota. It's called Forest Hills Church, a United Methodist church. I'm not traditionally United Methodist, but found myself employed by one of their churches, and it's a good place to be. It's a healthy church. They're kind of on the smaller end of the scale, but there's a lot of good things going on, a lot of potential, and I'm excited to be a part of that. My wife Tracy, she works as an RN at United Hospital in St. Paul, where she works in labor and delivery. Not a job I would ever want, but she loves it. She does a great job. We have 4 kids, and right now I'm in my son Noah's room. It's the quietest room in the house right now, and he is 10 years old. My daughter Bethany's 8. Ezra is 3, and Silas is about 15 months now. So we are busy. We're a busy crew, and we keep moving. But life is good, and the bills are paid, and we have a roof over our heads. So we are blessed. I do want to share with you a couple verses that are very well known, very famous, and it's one of those passages that you memorize at an early age. And so to be honest with you, I sort of got burnt out on it for a long time. A lot of years I knew the passage and just would sort of just roll down my back whenever I heard it. It never got to the heart. So my wife, it's her favorite passage. She loves it. And she says that if she ever gets a tattoo, this is what she would get tattooed on her body. So she's really brought it into a new light for me. And I've seen again the importance of this passage and how much of an impact it can have on our lives if we let God use it. So it's the fruits of the Spirit found in Galatians 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. It's just a list. It's a list, but it provides us so much instruction on how to live our lives, on how to present ourselves, on how to be faithful to God. And we always talk about God as love, and we should love other people and love your enemies. But this passage shows us what love looks like. All those words, love is peace and joy and patience and self-control. And it really instructs us on how to love. It tells me how to interact with my wife, how to interact with my neighbor across the street, and how to treat the families at church, and how to parent my kids. And it's just I'm just thankful that I was able to read it anew, to kind of rediscover how wonderful such a passage can be. So I know we all know that passage, but I encourage you all to look at it with fresh eyes and an open heart. Look at it again. And there's a book, Philip Kennison. I'm not sure when it was released, but he wrote a book called Life on the Vine. And each chapter is about, picks apart one of those fruits of the Spirit. And he talks about ways that we can enact that in our lives, ways that we can live out the fruits of the Spirit in the midst of the culture that we live in. Really good book, so I would encourage you to check that out too. Anyway, that's me, and I look forward to watching other videos and getting to know the classmates who are in preaching with me. So thanks for your time.